I spend most of my day talking with college presidents, athletic directors. Was really interesting, and this is sort of a segue into another thing we do that's very unique, but Wrestlers in Business Network. Every sport, rightfully so, can say they're in the business of providing a great sport experience to prepare young people for success in life, and certainly wrestling is no different. But what differentiates wrestling from any other sport that I know is we've taken it one step further, and we actually, through an operating division, Wrestlers in Business Network, our value proposition to any wrestler that steps on a mat, it doesn't matter if they ever wrestled a varsity match or JV match, doesn't make a difference. We want to help them get one of four places. We want to help them get to college. We want to help them get to a trade. We want to help them get to the military. We want to help them just find a career. So when I used to speak with college presidents, I'd give this nice PowerPoint presentation. This was before Wrestlers in Business Network, and many times they would say, well, Mike, that's a nice presentation. We have 26 sports here. I'm sorry that wrestling's not one of them, but all these sports do a wonderful job in preparing these young people for success in life. Good luck, and they showed me the tour. Now our response to that is, well, Mr. and Mrs. President, you're right about that. Wrestling does all those things like other sports, but we've taken it one step further. We now connect in a very intentional way our wrestlers with these careers. So you should know that if you had a wrestling program here, it is a gateway for bringing companies like our partners on campus, because these colleges get measured to a large extent based on the quality and quantity of jobs that all of their students get. So if it's the wrestling coach, that's the one person on campus that's going out of his or her way to bring these companies on campus, because we're fine at these companies. Of course we want them recruiting wrestlers, but if they start recruiting the other athletes in the athletic department, that's good by us. But it's something that differentiates wrestling. In sales, they always tell you want to be first, best, or different. And this Wrestlers in Business concept is something that makes us first, best, and different. And we're so grateful to have someone like you that's going to be leading that. You certainly understand the coaching part. You've been a transformational coach. You've been transitioning your wrestlers into these careers. No one would know better how to do this because you've been doing it, as long as you've been coaching. Well, so it's something we're really excited about, and I think it can take our organization it'll bring companies. Just in the last 3 years, it's brought over 100 mainstream companies into our sport. They've never been part of our sport. So if we can become a reliable source of talent to these companies, and by the way, we already have partners like the Hershey Company, we have Paycom, we have 84 Lumber, we have the Marine Corps, and we're adding more and more partners every day. In this new world of intercollegiate athletics that we have, think of how those companies could help us in other ways if we can become a reliable source of talent to them.